Hello everyone, it is HGD and I'm back again with another video. Today I'm doing a part 2 of my LEGO Sonic custom minifigure showcase. Yes, I doubt anyone has been, hey, where's the part 2? But whatever, I'm going to do it anyways. Now, let's see here. I have some new figures and I have some figures that need to be updated or that have been updated. So, when I show a figure that's been updated, I will show you the original figure to go along with it. Because why not? So, first off, we have, this is the old version of Mighty. I've showed you this in my first part. And now here's my new Mighty, which is in a more original design by me. The head is 10 times better than that Mighty, because I actually allowed myself to sculpt some details on the face. Although I feel like I might update the head, at least the head again, because it's a little, the eyes are kind of bulging out. The shell is at least better. I left a little gap so you can turn the head, unlike this one. So you can turn the head. This one you can't, because the shell is right up against the thing. And also the head on that one is less loose than that one, than this one. The shoes are relatively the same kind of design. Also, if you're wondering what this is to help keep this figure up on my shelf. And the paint on this, well, the paint on relatively on both of these ones are messy, but because I used a very paint that I don't normally use anymore, except if it's like metallic green. So yeah, this is the paint I used on this one before I got some newer paints, some Apple Barrel, which if you want to make custom minifigures, I recommend using Apple Barrel paint. It's cheap and it's really good. Better than Craft Smart, better than this. I only would recommend using this if you need a metallic green. Yeah. Also, on Mighty's scarf, I put like a little star and a ball, kind of like Knuckles' hat. Oh yeah, speaking of Knuckles' hat, I now own the official Knuckles minifigure. If I can. Here it is. Let me see here. Aha. Alright, so here is the official Knuckles minifigure. I bought this figure a while back, and I made him something. I made him a little hat, like in the OVA, just because I felt like I could. And it looks pretty sick. In fact, I might just put this figure in thumbnail now. Let's see here. Yes, hold on. Let me do a little... So, what I did with my old showcase was that I compared my Sonic, Tails, and Amy with the official figures. So let me compare my newer custom that I made before the official figure came. I like my custom. I feel like the shoes were done better on mine, but that's because I don't have limited paint or printing like LEGO does. I do think LEGO's head is better. My eyes could use a little work, and the red might be a little dark, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, sorry for that. I had to go take I had to do something. Now, next up we have... let's do this one. I really like this one. I don't like the old version, but I like the new version. Here's my old silver. Atrocious. The head is horrible. The only thing on this figure I think I like more than the other one is the hands, and that's because I painted the little circle things on it. No, my background is... No! My background is failing on me. No! Also, I'm thinking about making South Park minifigures, by the way. God, no! I don't. Oh my god, I don't even have any tape. Is this paper like not like Silver the Hedgehog? Oh, let me try turning it around. Maybe that'll work. Alright, there, that works. Alright, so here's my old Silver. Alright, he's not in the camera. Horrible, atrocious. So one time I went to one day I went to a flea market and I saw the bootleg Silver figure, and I felt like, hey, it's like the figure's very cheap. So why not get it? I can turn it to a custom one, more accurate one. So yeah, I bought it, and here's the newer one. The skin tone I feel like is closer to Silver. The eyes look 10 times better, and I actually put the black things on the ends of the eyes that I forgot in this one. The hair looks better. Don't know what I was trying to do with this one. Also on this one, the head and the body doesn't match the shade. A little bit of the legs too, but whatever. This one, all of the Silver parts match. Also, I took this accessory from him from this one because, you know, why not give it to my best one? They're on both of these. They have like little rings around their wrists, just to, you know, add some detail. I did that to my official Amy too. The face looks better, I feel like, or like the mouth. I mean, the eyes look better and less messy. The shoes. They are missing like the red in here. Now like use this again. They are missing the red inside of the boot, like right here. And the colors on the boots are more accurate opposed to this one. This one's a light blue, while on these ones they're turquoise. Now, the chest hair also looks better than this one. This one I tried giving it like a fur texture, kind of like my I got to do a comparison with my custom shadow, which I have already shown but I'm gonna compare it with the official one because I also have that one now. But this one looks better because it's more triangles, it's more defined, and also it's less like and bigger than this one. I am thinking about making a Super Silver, but I'm gonna have to use this head as inspiration, so that way I can get it to be a good cut. So that way I can get it to be the same shape. Because Super Silver, I doubt I could cut off the quills and then rotate them. Also, I'm just trying not to spend money. Also, yes, his hands were gray originally. I do not know why, but that doesn't matter because I just painted over them. Dang it! All right, he's a little bit top heavy, so I have to use a stand. Sure, you can guess why he's a little top heavy. Yeah, the Silver is amazing, and I love this one, this updated Silver. I'm sure you can call me cheating for using a bootleg head, but whatever. It's a custom minifigure. It's not like, and I clearly, and it's better than whatever this is. I'm just still keeping it because it's just like a comparison. Be like, hey, look how much I've grown. I went from this to this. At least in paint work, and I can still use this head for sculpt work because you know what? Me sculpting my heads has gotten better over time. This is the Silver one. It's very bad. Now look at this Sonic, which is based off the Sonic Adventure 2 model. Amazing. It's, like it looks on model. Like I feel like if I went to Lego and was like, hey, here's a Sonic Adventure 2 head. Here you go crazy. They probably think, oh, they just made a Sonic Adventure 2 head. Nothing special. There's a little bit of, you know, that, but still, either way, looks good. Looks good sculpt-wise. Then this, yeah, no, not so much. This is why I think sculpt, I don't know, I like using Procreate more than the Sculpey nowadays. You can still use Sculpey for stuff, because Sculpey is what I use for like all my older figures, for like heads. But now I think Procreate is better because I can get results like this. And also, yes, since this is a head for Sonic Adventure 2 figure, I might as well show it to you because I doubt I'm not ever going to finish it, but I've started making a Sonic Adventure 2 figure. with all the upgrades, and these are going to be the soap shoes. Got the flame ring and the bounce bracelet. A little messy, but hey, everything's gonna be a little messy. I just stopped working on it because I'm thinking about, instead of making a whole figure, I just find these. I'm probably not gonna be using these specific legs. I'm probably gonna, oh no, I just broke the nose. Great, I'm gonna have to save this and glue it back on. But I was thinking, well, I'm gonna find some blue legs and paint a soap shoe detail and use them for my official Sonic. Now let's see here. Let's see what other figures I can showcase before getting to the really good ones. Oh, might as well also showcase this. So, I made this. Not really a minifigure, but I painted it. One side is Sonic, one side is Eggman. I'm sure you've actually seen this in my movie, because I used this in my movie. It's a cool Sonic from the classic Sonic games. It looks amazing. Alright, now we get to Bean, my favorite of the Team Hooligan. I love this character so much. I feel like if there's anything I'd change, I'd be change his shade of green, make him a lighter shade, make him a lighter green, and not much else. I do think that his face isn't like insane enough. But hey, what else? Oh, come on, I keep dropping these figures. But hey, what else could I do? I'm also thinking about making a second head for him. Also, the scarf on him and Mighty are just paper but painted. Except his is actually glued on, so I can't really take off that scarf. Yeah, pretty simple. It's just, his body's literally pretty much just green, no detail. Alright, let's get to the good ones. Okay, I need to start. Alright, I'm getting a little mad. All my figures are just falling off the shelves. Great. It broke again. Here's Mecha Sonic from Sonic 2. He keeps breaking his leg. It is not that stable anymore. I'm probably. Oh wow, I'm actually gonna have to raise the camera up a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Hard to go with one hand. Oh, I don't want to go back. Oh. Alright, whatever. Yeah, it's, you've seen this in my movie. It's a little, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to replace this piece because it snaps. The figure is pretty good in my opinion. I like how it turned out. I used a lot of different Lego pieces. It's my problem is just it's not that stable. The head is pretty good. Also, I recommend to anyone who makes customs that if you want to make a silver custom, start off, like, paint the entire thing black first. That way the silver has a nice shine, and also it might make it look a little dirty depending on what you want. Just never start it. Just when you're working with silver, never start with white. Start with the black coat. The legs are pretty simple. I used one of these clips connections, and then I cut for these. The reason how I got these in so far is just I cut them. I just cut them so that way they were really short, so that way they'd fit in all the way. That way he wasn't like super tall. Also, I was able to use an actual 3D model for him as a reference, like another robot I'm going to show you. Because I actually own the figure, and it's one of my favorite things in my Sonic figure collection, which I might make a video showcasing that sometime. But anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about today. Whoa. Okay. That was Mecha Sonic Mark 1. Now, let's get to my most recent thing in my collection. Mecha Sonic Mark 2. Oh, this is an amazing figure. It's taken me so long, and I'm gonna have to make it all over again but instead make it gold. But either way, I still absolutely love this figure. It's so cool having an actual Mechasonic thing in my collection, Mechasonic Mark II thing in my collection. Now I'm sure you've noticed these things in the joint and all the different parts, and that's because this is whatever. I'm sure you're gonna guess it, but this figure will be appearing in Sonic Freestyle 2. And this is what, and so to make it easy, to make it easier to work with, unlike this guy right here, I made all of his joints have a wire in them, so that way I can bend them. And sometimes the pieces can be a little loose like this. Like I have to figure out a way to apply some glue with this without removing this piece, because this piece is attached with glue. All the end pieces are attached with glue, except for the hands. That way the hands can turn. Like I said, I just cut off a little bit of the hands, that way they fit more snugly in. And the feet are amazing. I forgot to do the wheel on this, so please do not comment about that. And yeah, the legs can bend pretty good, I feel like. Get them in some pretty good poses. Get them in like a I'll crush you pose. Yeah, amazing figure. The head sculpt. This figure took me a long while, a little bit. The reason that I've started finally making him was, one, I wasn't really confident in doing either of these figures until I was ready, because I like these characters so much I didn't want to ruin them. So I started off with this one as like a way for me to learn how to do these bigger figures. Either way, what I took from this figure didn't really matter, except for like using a torso. Also, you know what? How I did this was same connection as the legs, except I took one of these pieces and I cut off one end, so that way, and I cut off a little bit off of here, so I can kind of stick it in here, and then I glued one of these pieces onto the minifigure torso, so that way I could just pop that in, and yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, and I did the same for the other side, and the arms are wire, but it's hard to move them. In fact, this one's missing a finger. I'm sure you probably noticed that if you watch my movie. Watch my movie, please. I will be making a sequel. So yeah. Mechasonic just uses minifigure hands because I didn't want to lose any fingers. Although I might replace them with actual hands one day, if you guys want me to. And unlike Mechasonic, I actually sealed him up, so I feel like he has like a nice shine. Yeah, it took a while. This figure took me a long while, because what I had to do was I would do this ball first, maybe do this after that, and then I would have to sculpt on top of this, and I have to sculpt each individual thing separately in like a day. The feet took me so long because I started off with this oval. With the oval part, then I sculpted the feet onto it, and this, and then this, and then I did this last, and yeah, it just took me a long while. But I think I'm pretty sure he can stand up either way. If I can't make him stand up for the movie, I can use Animator's Buddy. Yeah, he can stand up pretty good. I'm gonna put him next to a minifigure just so that way you can see how tall he is compared to one. I'll use Knuckles right here. Yeah, he's pretty tall. In fact, I think this is like a pretty good height for him in the games. Ooh, let's put him next to Eggman. Oh yeah, I like the height. I think it did a good job with the height. The scaling is pretty good. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's all for today. I do want to say some things. I will be making some South Park minifigures. I'm going to be making an updated Spider-Man showcase. kind of like as a celebration of my first ever video on my channel, I will be making a video in celebration of Five Nights at Freddy's, and in celebration for Murder Drones' series finale. I will be making a showcase for that. Alright, well everyone, this has been GHD, and I did some stuff. You guys have a great day.